You know, everyone keeps posting content about generative AI or AI in general, and I haven't done it in a long time. So let's do another AI video. Why not? Today, let's talk about one cool thing and one scary thing about generative AI. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Let's do that. First, let's start with a cool thing that you may not even realize, and it's the fact that we all have access to same technology. It's absolutely crazy. If you think in the past, right, when the relativity wanted to buy some kind of new technology for AI, they would have to buy a company, which they've done before, right? And that's how they're able to get access to a certain tech that they can integrate into their product and make that product better. But only they have access to that technology. No one else does. And with generative AI, everyone has access to the same technology. Whatever biggest companies use, Microsoft, Relativity is developing their Air for review. Well, we have access to exact same tech. We don't have to buy a company. We don't need to get a bunch of servers. We don't need to do anything. We can just go online with a credit card and access same generative AI. And right now, we can build a competing product to pretty much anything that any other company is building. It's crazy. Now, sure, these companies have really smart people who are doing prompt engineering and things like that, but there is no reason why you can't go online, you can learn about the same thing, and you can test it out for yourself. And maybe you'll be able to come up with a better prompt than other companies do, and maybe you can find your own way of asking generative AI. So to me, it's really insane how we all access same tech and we can compete with the biggest companies out there. Quick addition, because I know someone's gonna ask. So I know there are talks about like custom models, this and that. This is not something we do in eDiscovery. No one is building like truly custom models that we can apply to something. It's complicated and we can go into long discussions. There are custom models being built for like a medical stuff, maybe for customer service, things like that. But as far as I know, there are a lot of issues with building anything like that for eDiscovery. Well, we probably need to make a separate video on that and talk about it separately. But just want to say that we all use same model, which is GPT-4. And the last point, the GPT-4, yes, there is a wait time to access, but it is achievable if you sign up and you can access that model. All right, so now we need to balance our excitement with a little bit of scary stuff. So what scary stuff I'm talking about, which you probably read about. You can use generative AI to do evil things. You can ask it to write like spam emails, to generate fake voice, to make phone calls. You can ask it to write viruses, do all these things. And luckily, there are some laws that are people looking to do is to create some kind of rules that govern use of generative AI. Also, companies like OpenAI and Microsoft are implementing different kind of blocks so that you can't ask to, for a recipe how to create a bomb or something like that. So any kind of evil thing you would ask is probably going to get blocked and you wouldn't be able to get access to it. But the unfortunate truth is that people who are planning to use generative AI for illegal use aren't going to be using online services like from Microsoft or OpenAI. It's kind of that same argument, where the illegal guns are purchased. The guns that are used for illegal activities aren't purchased through legal means. I don't want to get into the gun discussion, by the way. But same thing here. The generative AI that will be used for illegal activities will not be acquired through legal means. People will get their own models, they will run their own servers, and they have their own services that don't have any of these restrictions in place so that they can potentially generate better computer viruses or create spam emails or do whatever, the synthesize voice calls or do whatever it is that evil activities could be done with generative AI. And right now it may not seem like it's possible for someone to run equivalent of GPT-4 on their computer or data center, but as models become more and more optimized, computers get faster and faster, the GPUs get more and more optimized for generative AI, well, we're getting closer and closer to a point where you can run really powerful model in your own environment and you can have it do anything you want. So that concludes my one scary and one exciting thing about generative AI. Just so I could fulfill my generative AI content for social media. Anyway, let me know what yours scary and exciting things are. Don't forget to follow on LinkedIn, subscribe on YouTube. I'll see you next time.